Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Matt. So today we are continuing to talk about exercise snacks. So we're talking about ways that you can get enough exercise. So Kiki, what do you do to get enough exercise?
Well, I like to do yoga. And for cardio, I would do some running by the riverside to make sure I get cardio and some muscle building.
Okay.
And I know you are a big exercise person. You're almost exercising every day.
I do try to exercise every day. I usually do some exercises in the morning before I go to work. So I'll do some chin-ups and some push-ups and some sit-ups. And I'll try to do that every day. And then I'll do some other exercises in the evening before I start to get ready to go to bed. But what I most like to do to get my, running, get my cardio, as you mentioned, the fast-paced exercise, I like to play sports. Because then you're not thinking about, just doing exercise. You're playing a game. You're trying to win. You're not concentrating on how much you're running and how tired you feel.
Oh, that's a really good point. So you're exercising, but making it fun. So at the same time, you're trying to stay healthy.
That's right. I think it's a good way to do it because running can just get boring sometimes.
Right. Yeah. So it's important to kind of have a goal in your exercise. Well, our article, we're talking about exercise snacks. So kind of short periods of active movement. All right, so let's find out more about what Jacob does.
Exercise snacks are an important part of Jacob's daily life. He does them 3 times a day, 7 days a week. He does them no matter how busy or stressed he is.
Welcome to part 2 of getting enough exercise snacks in your day. Now, in part 1, we learned about Jacob's special exercise routine, or these exercise snacks. What are they, Matt?
Well, first we learned that, Jacob sits in front of his computer all day, but he's still in good shape. And he doesn't go to the gym. He doesn't exercise for 30 minutes a day, but he has a special way of staying in good shape, and that's through these exercise snacks. So we also learned that an exercise snack is a period of very active movement that's less than 2 minutes long. And that after doing this active movement, you can take a rest period that can be for hours, for an hour or more than that. So for a long time of resting.
That sounds like it would be something very appealing for people who don't like to exercise.
Don't want to exercise, you can do exercise snacks. So continuing with our article today, exercise snacks are an important part of Jacob's daily life. So it's something that is important to him. It's part of his daily life. What does it mean to have a daily life?
Well, the adjective daily means something that is done or happens every day. So you drink water daily, you brush your teeth daily because you do this action every day. So another way to describe something you do daily can also be day to day. So something that is done on a day-to-day basis. So we know that for Jacob, these exercise snacks are quite important to his daily schedule.
So your daily life can just mean the things that happen in your life most days or nearly every day. It's your daily life, just your normal life. What is normal for you?
Let's find out what else is important to Jacob. He does them 3 times a day, 7 days a week. Oh, okay. So these short periods of active movement of 2 minutes and then 1 hour rest, he actually does them multiple times a day.
Okay.
So he does them 3 times a day, and he does it every single day of the week, 7 days a week. He does them no matter how busy or stressed he is. Okay. So no matter what he's doing, he always makes sure that 3 times a day, every day of the week, he'll do these exercise snacks.
Yeah, and he does it no matter how stressed he is. So stressed meaning, when you are feeling lots of pressure, when you're feeling lots of stress meaning when you have a lot of work to do, you have many things to finish, and you just feel this pressure. You feel like it's pressing down on you. You're worried about whether you can finish in time or not, if you can get everything done. But Jacob still works out, still does these exercise snacks.
So no matter how stressed he is, he still does it. And because sometimes the idea of exercise, everyone knows it's important that we exercise, but sometimes having to add exercise into our daily routine can become stressful to some people, especially if they're not too crazy about exercising.
Yeah, but it's important to stick to it, as it says he does. He does it every day, 7 days a week. So it's good to stick to a routine once you've started to exercise like that. So we're going to see more about what Jacob does and how this exercise snack routine works after the break.
Jacob does all kinds of exercise snacks. He climbs the stairs, jumps rope, and more. When he does them, he always goes all out. Afterward, he's full of energy. Jacob knows that sitting around all day isn't good for his health. It can lead to many different heart and weight problems. Jacob stays healthy with exercise snacks.
Welcome back. So before the break, we were continuing to learn about Jacob's exercise snacks and how he does them 3 times a day, 7 days a week, and he does them no matter whether he's stressed or too busy from his work. So he's making sure to stick to his exercise routine, which is very important if you're going to have an exercise routine.
Right, and this is a very important part of his daily schedule. So let's find out exactly what kinds of activities you can do as an exercise snack. Jacob does all kinds of exercise snacks. So there are lots of different activities that you can do. He climbs the stairs, jumps rope, and more.
Okay, so he's doing different things, and that way can keep the exercising more interesting instead of just doing the exact same thing all the time.
So there are actual activities that he does, not just running in
Not
place.
running, well, that might be one. It's
Maybe,
an and more. That
right?
could be one of them.
Okay, so he actually has things that he does.
So he climbs the stairs. So to climb something, we'll often think of climbing as using your, hands and your feet to move up a surface. So to move up like a mountain or a ladder, you would need to climb. We also use this with stairs, meaning that you are moving upwards and up something, just like climbing a mountain, but much easier. You're climbing stairs. So sometimes we talk about stair climbing as a type of exercise, and it's one way that people can get exercise. And in fact, I know that at Taipei 101, they have a stair climbing race where you have to climb up all of those stairs, 101 floors or so, I think, to get to the top. And it sounds like a lot of exercise. So maybe Jacob is training for that.
Maybe.
So continuing with the article, When he does them, he always goes all out. Afterward, he's full of energy.
What does it mean to go all out?
When you go all out at something, it means you put in everything, all of your effort into something. You're not just sort of doing it. You're doing it as hard as you can or as best you can.
So you're really taking something seriously. You're really doing it with all your heart, your energy. And we know that he does his exercise snacks, and afterwards, he's full of energy. That happens a lot when people exercise. They exercise, and afterwards, they will get this rush of energy and excitement, adrenaline. So the word afterward, it's an adverb, and basically it is when something happens or something occurring in a later time, at a later time, or in the future, okay? So in this case, when you exercise, afterwards you feel the energy. When I am hungry and I eat something afterwards, I feel full. So it's usually the action and the cause that happens when you complete something.
Okay. And so after doing these exercises, he feels full of energy. So energy is a noun, and energy is the strength or the force within you that allows you to do mental or physical activities. So you might feel stronger, you might feel more awake. You don't feel tired and lazy. If you have lots of energy, you are, ready to do your job, ready to get to work and, take on the day.
Right.
So continuing on, Jacob knows that sitting around all day isn't good for his health.
Yeah, we definitely shouldn't do that, right? It can lead to many different heart and weight problems. Jacob stays healthy with exercise snacks. So we talked a bit before about staying in good shape. It's not just a physical thing, right? It's also important to keep our heart and different parts of our organs healthy. And also exercising, we always think about our weight. So what is a weight? It is a noun, and it is basically how heavy or how light something or someone is. And it is the matter that makes up a person or an object, and that's the weight of it. So when we exercise, usually we are trying to stay in good shape and keep our weight at a healthy weight, right?
So keep it at a healthy level, a healthy weight for you, and that can be different for different people because muscle and fat weigh different amounts, and sometimes you can be heavy but strong, or be heavy but fat, and that's not good, and that's why you should start doing some exercise snacks.
But don't replace your normal exercise.
But maybe replace your normal snacks.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Exercise snacks are an important part of Jacob's daily life. He does them 3 times a day, 7 days a week. He does them no matter how busy or stressed he is. Jacob does all kinds of exercise snacks. He climbs the stairs, jumps rope, and more. When he does them, he always goes all out. Afterward, he's full of energy. Jacob knows that sitting around all day isn't good for his health. It can lead to many different heart and weight problems. Jacob stays healthy with exercise snacks.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 daily 形容词，日常的、每日的。Zoe has a daily routine that includes exercise and healthy diet. Zoe 每天的固定习惯包括运动和健康饮食。Routine 指的是惯例、例行公事。下一个单字 climb 动词爬攀登。Tom enjoys climbing mountains for beautiful scenery. Tom 喜欢爬山，享受美景。Scenery 指的是风景。下一个单字 energy 名词，能量、活力。A good breakfast gives you the energy you need for the day. 一顿丰盛的早餐为你提供一天所需能量。最后一个单字 weight 名词，体重、重量。Exercise and a balanced diet help keep a healthy weight. 运动和均衡饮食有助于保持健康的体重。Balanced 指的是均衡的。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 jump rope 跳绳，这是一个动词片语，也可以作为可数名词跳绳器材。注意呢，动词片语的 rope 必须要用单数。我们来看看这个例句。Penny enjoys jumping rope every morning. Penny 喜欢每天早上跳绳。下一个文法 sit around 闲坐无所事事，这是一个不可以分开的动词片语。我们来看看这个例句。Instead of sitting around, let's go out and do something fun. 别再闲坐了，我们出去做点有趣的事情吧。Instead of 指的是作为什么的替代。最后一个文法 lead to 加名词，导致什么结果。lead 的三态是 lead, led, led。我们来看看这个例句。Unhealthy habits can lead to health problems. 不健康的习惯可能导致健康问题。Unhealthy 指的是不健康的。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，回去记得复习哦。我们下一次再见，拜拜。
Hello, today we are looking at an introduction to the Kaohsiung Main Public Library. So not only do they have books there, but they have lots of multifunctional spaces. So when we say something is multifunctional, it means that it has many or more than at least one function. So multi means multiple, more than one. And functional is function, is like what you can do. It's what this thing can do. So when we put the word together, multifunctional, we know that you can use this space for a lot of different things. So why don't we take a look? The Kaohsiung Main Public Library is in Asia New Bay area. Visitors can take the MRT or LRT to go there. This library is a large green building. There are many trees and plants at the building. There is also a garden on the rooftop. The library has many books and multifunctional spaces. The Kaohsiung Main Public Library is an excellent green reading place. Wow, this place not only is a place where you can learn, but go for a good time. I even heard from a friend that there is a movie theater there. So I'm definitely going to check it out next time I'm in Kaohsiung.